It started on a quiet, rainy morning in a small classroom at the edge of the school. Students sat quietly as the sound of rain tapped against the windows. Their teacher, Ms. Elena Carter, was known for one thing. Her door was always open, not just for students, but for anyone who needed it. That morning, something unusual appeared at the doorway. A small, trembling stray kitten. Its fur was soaked from the rain. Its tiny body shivered as it hesitated at the threshold. The students noticed first. "Miss, there's a cat," one of them whispered. All eyes turned toward the door. The kitten didn't step inside. It just stood there, as if asking for permission. Miss Carter slowly walked toward it. She knelt down gently. "It's okay," she whispered softly. The kitten let out a weak meow. Without hesitation, she picked it up and wrapped it in her scarf. Some students smiled, others looked surprised. "Are we allowed to keep it?" a boy asked. Miss Carter paused. School rules were clear: no animals inside classrooms. But she looked at the kitten again. Cold, hungry, alone. Then she made a quiet decision. "Today," she said softly, "we make an exception." That one moment changed everything. The next day, the kitten returned. But it wasn't alone. A thin stray dog waited outside the door. Then another cat. Then another. Word spread though no one knew how. By the end of the week, Ms. Carter's classroom had quietly become something else. A safe haven. But something even more surprising began to happen. The students changed. The quiet girl who never spoke started coming early to feed the animals. The boy who often caused trouble sat calmly, gently brushing the dog's fur. One student who always looked tired finally smiled while holding the kitten. Lessons began to feel different too. Math problems were solved between feeding times. Reading sessions included soft purring in the background. And somehow, the classroom felt warmer, safer, alive. One afternoon, the school principal walked in unexpectedly. He froze at the sight, animals resting peacefully, students quietly caring for them. Miss Carter stood still, waiting. She knew the rules. She knew what could happen. The principal slowly walked around the room, watching, observing. A student gently wrapped a blanket around a sleeping dog. Another refilled a bowl of water. No chaos, no noise, just calm, just care. Finally, the principal spoke. "This wasn't your plan, was it?" he asked. Miss Carter shook her head softly. "No," she replied. "It just felt like the right thing to do." The principal looked around one more time, then nodded. "Sometimes," he said quietly, "the best lessons aren't written in the curriculum." The door stayed open, not just for animals, but for something much bigger: compassion, connection, healing. Because those rescued animals didn't just find shelter, they helped the students find something. Two, peace, purpose, and a reason to care. Because sometimes all it takes to change lives is one open door. If this story touched your heart, don't scroll. Share it so someone else feels the light too.